Hey, YouTube world, and a good happy morning to you on this Tuesday, January the 14th. Gonna start off like I always do. I can be found all over the web, guys. Come on, by now you should know this. So look me up. Crafting with Six, when you put it in the search engine, do it as all one word, no spaces. Crafting with Six, jam it together. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, here and over there. So today's subject line is going to be one of those controversial, taboo things we're not supposed to talk about. Now, keep in mind, when I talk about things, it's either in general or personal. Today, I'm going to do a little bit of both because I want to talk about religions. And I was going to narrow this down to talking about Christians, but I've also had this exact same experience with other religions. As far as the Jehovah Witness and the Mormons. And I don't understand their whole concept. I mean, I get that, the Mormons, the Jehovah Witness, and the Christians, they think we're all lost. That's not one of them. They think we're all just wandering around in this dark place, and we're just waiting for them to come through as our beacon of hope or our beacon of light or whatever. And, they just think that we are inept and without knowledge, and they just, and I say they think this because the ones that have approached me, seriously, this has been my experience with these people. They will approach you as if you are in complete darkness, like you're just blinded, like there's just complete blindness, like as if you cannot see the dust in front of your eyes. I don't know, the nose on your face, whatever. These people have seriously approached me as if I don't have a clue. And then here's what gets me is they will start out, all three of them. Three, right? I'm sorry. All three of them, the Jehovah Witness, the Mormons, and the Christians, they all start off nice enough, okay? But then, when you're not conforming to, oh yes, I understand exactly what you're saying, I'm ready to convert, they all start getting irked, like you did something wrong. Like, I'm showing you the light, dumbass, and you ain't coming running on over, begging like a dog to be one of us. And at this point, they're annoyed with you. They not only want nothing else to do with you, but they're at a level of gone from nice to insulting you. They start treating you like shit on a stick. Here's the stick, you're the shit. I kid you not. This is how I've been treated by these people. And you look at them and go, lead by example much? Anyway, let me tell you, I've never met a Christian, and these are I'm going to say Christian, and that's why I said I started to lead out with them, but the Mormons and Jehovah Witness have done this to me as well. But my experiences have been more with the Christians, and I'm going to say that I've never met a Christian that I've just sat back and thought, I can't wait to end up like you. I can't wait to have your joy. I can't wait to have your love. I can't wait to have your whatever, And I'm sitting there thinking, You've bashed me. You've treated me like I'm an ep. You've treated me like I'm some kind of moron. You haven't really answered any of my questions. And you've got pissed because I asked them. And wait for it. I can't wait to become one of you. Where do I sign up? Anyway, Baptists, you're just as bad, because, and it's been my experience, and I hate to clump people all together, but it really has just been my experience with every Christian, Baptist, people of that tend to, follow the Jesus Christ, religions have really just been this way. And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, they start off nice enough. But the first time you ask a question they truly don't have an answer to, they get pissed. Like, why do you even have enough knowledge to ask a question like that, but yet you ain't one of us? It's like, the fuck? Seriously, I go to bed at night, thanking God that I ain't one of y'all. And that I never want to become one of y'all. I don't have a need to bash people, pretend to be a know-it-all, deflect, and act like you've done something wrong when I don't have an answer. I don't have a need to become hateful and defensive of my religious beliefs when someone doesn't hurry up and convert. It's not my job to teach you any kind of faith or any kind of religion. If you ask me questions about what I believe, then I will tell you. My goal is not to change who you are, because that is up to God. That is up to the maker of the universe. To, when it's our time to be converted, then I feel like we'll be converted to whatever we're supposed to be converted to, but that's just how I see it, because I will do my level best to avoid Christians. I just will. And if I catch myself in a conversation with one, ping, I'm out of there. Because you know what? I just don't have time for the level of insults and the level of ignorance and the level of cruelty that these people portray and exhibit. I don't have time for the just digs and insults and innuendos that they will just spew. And I don't get it. Because on the one hand, oh, my God is so loving and I'm such a representative of my Lord and Savior. And then the next minute well, you're going to burn in hell. The fuck? I can't wait to be burning in hell with such loving undertones, I guess. The fuck? You serve a loving, vengeful God. And yet, at the same time, you preach forgiveness. How does that work? And then, these people will give you a time frame. I shit you not. These people will give you a time frame because they will talk to you for an hour. And they start out loving and kind. 20 minutes into it, they're loving and kind. 30 minutes into it, they're irritated, but they're still preaching love. 40 minutes into it, they're irritated and annoyed, and now they're telling you how you're going to burn in hell. 45 minutes into it, it's done gone from love to insults. An hour into it, it done went from love to insults to bashing on how ignorant you are. I'm telling you, people, I have had this experience. I have literally had Christians tell me how I'm a worthless piece of shit that God doesn't want anyway. I have literally had Christians tell me that I will never amount to anything worthy of God wanting to save, preserve, spend time with, love, or be around. Yes, I have literally had Christians tell me this, all because I have just simply asked questions that they can't answer. All because I have not just fallen all over myself to convert because they will take inserts from their Bible and mesh them together as if it's supposed to mean exactly what they just said. That doesn't work with me. I'm sorry. You can't take a paragraph from here. You can't take a sentence from this paragraph and pair it with this sentence from this paragraph and sentence from this paragraph and then come back over here and there's a sentence from this paragraph and hold on, there's a sentence from this paragraph and we're going to mesh that all together and we're going to make that make sense. And not only is it going to make sense, it's going to confirm what I just said. Wait, what? How the hell does that just work? That sentence makes sense in the paragraph you took it from, but you're not going to tell me the whole paragraph in which you just took it from. Hell, I can do that with any book. I can give you a Harry Potter book. I can give you a Where's Waldo book. I can give you a Garfield the Fat Cat book and take 2 sentences, 5 sentences from 12 different paragraphs, mesh that shit together and make it sound good. Hell, anybody, Satanists, pagans, Wiccans, we can all do that. You ain't just proved nothing. Other than the fact that you think the rest of us are stupid enough to fall for that and then get pissed. Literally pissed when we don't fall for that. I shit you not. It has been my experience with Christian people that you are hateful and cruel, deceptive, manipulative, as well as ignorant. And when I say ignorant, this is why I say ignorant. Because I have literally, in the last 2 years, sat back and watched this battle over the public schools. And thank goodness I don't have kids in public school, because I chose to homeschool my kids so they didn't go through the brainwashing bullshit of those institutions. But here's why I say Christians are ignorant. Because Christians will literally sit back and get pissed off because their precious little Johnny can't pray over his meal at dinner time, or lunchtime rather. Well, if little Johnny wasn't sitting there going, "Oh Lord, thank thou for thy meal," if little Johnny wasn't making such a big flipping deal, which to me is not a prayer, is a presentation. And there is a difference. If little Johnny is making a presentation over his lunch, that's annoying as shit. Because when someone needs to pray, you don't know if I just fell asleep or if I just said a prayer. And you know what? If that's what little Johnny was doing at lunchtime during school, nobody would know the difference. But because little Johnny wants to make a presentation, now all of a sudden the Christians are in an uproar because little Johnny can't say a prayer during lunchtime. Well, hell, where are the Satanists who are all pissed off because little Jordan can't make a sacrifice over his meal at lunchtime? And where are you Muslims at? Where are you Muslims at who, are all pissed off because little Muhammad can't pull out his rug and bow over his sandwich? But here's what these Christians will do. In all their glorified stupidity, they will start a campaign for freedom of religion in schools. Now, let me tell you what this entails. When you say freedom of religion, I don't think you get the concept that means all people, all religions. So you're not sitting there going, let's fight for the freedom of Christianity. No, your stupid ass is going, let's fight for the freedom of religion in schools, which is stupid because, y'all want to put everything on these public institutions to raise your kids and mold your children, and then you get pissed off when they're not doing what you're not doing. Well, don't you think you should be doing your religious thing at home? Isn't not the parent's job to do something pertaining to your child? Or are you just putting it all off on the public school system? Whatever. But here's the deal. When you fight for freedom of religion in schools, then you run the risk of your math teacher telling you about Satanism. Your spelling teacher might mention Christianity. Your English teacher is probably going to tell you about the Wiccan religion, and so on and so on and so on. And now you can't say a damn thing because your stupid ass went out and voted for freedom of religion in school. You didn't fight for freedom of Christianity with your stupid ass. No. You went and fought for freedom of religion. So now, little Johnny can say he could have his presentation of a prayer at lunchtime, but little Jordan is now entitled to his sacrifice over his lunch, and little Jennifer is now entitled to do a spell over her lunch, and there ain't a goddamn thing you could do about it. Because, hey, we now have freedom of religion in school. Congratulations on your didn't win a goddamn thing victory. But hey, keep fighting for shit that you don't comprehend while you're looking at and judging me as if I don't have a goddamn clue. Like I'm the one wandering around in the dark. Yeah, I find that interesting. You Christians and you Baptists and all you people who are following Jesus, or your version thereof, you're supposed to be the arms and the legs and the whatever. You're supposed to be the example of your Lord and Savior. And wow, I could tell you, seriously, I don't have a need. I'm probably offending somebody right now. And the sad part is I don't care, because I've been offended, bashed on, hurt, treated like shit, cruelly attacked, cruelly bashed on by your group of people over the course of my entire lifetime. So if I'm hurting your feelings right now, you know what? I truly don't care. I don't want to hurt you as a person. I have no need to personally attack any one person, but I can tell you that your club can fuck right off. Because I will never find myself in a conversation with you people. Because first of all, you have proven yourself unworthy or incapable of an intelligent conversation. So I wouldn't even waste my time trying. Seriously. But anyway, feel free to comment below on how wrong I am. Because, of course, you people are so great at telling us non-Christians how wrong we are. I mean, everything is wrong according to y'all, right? But hey, you know, according to the Bible, yeah, according to your own freaking book, the only people that your precious Jesus came and hung out with were us sinners. So, you know, I'm glad that you have reached a level of you can't hang out and talk to me. You can't have lunch with me. You can't find yourself having a decent conversation with me. Now, I don't get that. You know, your Jesus picked out 12. Remember those people, the 12 disciples? How do I dare know about that? Well, you know what? He not only had a dinner with them, he had many a dinners with them, many a conversations with them, hung out with them, and treated them like they were family. And these people were sinners from sun up to sundown. You know, but you'll never know this because you don't read your own damn book, because you don't have time to read your own damn book and get educated on it, because you're too busy trying to find time to bash on me, treat me like shit, and tell me how wrong I am. Funny part is I probably know more about your book than you do. And that again poses a problem for you. That again, that right there, causes you to treat me like shit, causes you to hate me, causes you to bash me, causes you to be cruel to me. Because 9 out of 10, I can tell you more about your book than you can ever tell me. And then you sit there and go, well, if you know this one, why don't you convert? You know why I'll never convert? Because the example brought forward by the God of that book's people, I don't ever want to be one of you people. I don't ever have a need to sit around. I would rather sit around being the happy-go-lucky pagan that I am. And I've had people accuse me of being a Christian. Yes, I have. And I let them know, oh, hell no. Hell no. But I would rather sit around and accept you for who you are and meet you where you are. And, you know, it's on you when you're ready to change. It's not on me to give you a timeline or, you know, demand anything of you, because, you know, that free will and all, it's not on me to judge you. Least I too will be judged. It amazes me how so many Christians and so many God-fearing, Bible-thumping people accept so much sin in the world today. And then will bash on me if I do not. Excuse me while I do not have an acceptance level whatsoever for transgender, for bisexual, for trisexual, for, you know, just gay, lesbian. Now, don't get me wrong. As a person, I don't have a problem with you. I don't give a damn who you are. If that's what you choose to do, that's on you. However, the Christian Bible and the Mormon Bible and the Jehovah Bible, or whatever you call these books, will tell you that that is a sin. But yet, I'm supposed to accept this? No. I'm supposed to accept the person. I do not have to accept, tolerate, or embrace their sins. But yet, if I don't, then I'm bashed on by the Christians. Go figure. But anyway, I have a high tolerance for people and their stupidity. What I don't have is a high tolerance for people and their cruelty. It's one thing to be stupid. It's another thing to just be outright cruel. And I'm sorry that, it has been my experience in this lifetime that Christians are just cruel. Cruel, spiteful, hateful, vengeful people. And so are you Baptists. I can honestly say I've never had a good experience with these people. And the further away they can stay from me, the better. Here's the deal. If I find out that my doctor is Christian or Baptist, I'm on to the next. If I'm in a situation where, I have to deal with a person and they start preaching to me, I'm out of there. I don't care if you're a doctor. I don't care if you're my lawyer. I don't care if you're in the midst of saving my life. Just no. No. I've honestly been bashed on and hurt enough in my lifetime by these people that's just not what I want to deal with anymore. And let me just round it on up to a complete lifetime experience. My so-called mother and father-in-law are supposed to be Christians. And they're supposed to be devout Christians. And since the day me and my husband got married, they have done nothing but treat me like shit, my children like shit. And let me just tell you, me and my children are biracial. Now, I kind of fall to the lighter side because I'm closer to albino than anything. But my daughters are of a lighter brown to a medium brown skin. And my sons are on a lighter, whiter scale. And so my in-laws, my mother-in-law, when my kids were younger, she worked at a Lutheran school. And she straight up said that my daughters could not attend her school because she did not want them to call her grandma in the school because they're black. She did not want anyone to think her son had Negro children or bastard children. Now keep in mind that me and my husband are legally married, were legally married at the time, and that was the approach that this Lutheran Christian took, was to treat my children like shit because they're biracial. They have never invited us to their church or to their Bible study, and when we've asked, they just brick wall, no, you're not invited, please don't ever show up to my church, and we don't want people to know that you're associated with us. Don't ever let your children call me grandma in public. It's like you're more worried about your appearance than the fact that us unsaved, unholy, lost forever people might get a word from God. But, okay, let's all worry about your appearance and all that, and then get mad when I say, aren't you supposed to lead by example? And this is your example, huh? Well, and over the years, me and my husband have been married going on 17 years now. And this is just, a finer example of the Christians in my life. Well, my husband finally just had enough in the last year, and now they're not speaking, which, you know, I really hate to see that, because I don't give a damn about his parents. I mean, I really don't. They're nothing to me. They're not related to me in any way, and they treat my kids like shit. So, you know, I just don't give a damn about these people. On the other hand, they are his parents, and I hate to see him not have a relationship with his parents, because I think, you know, that all children should have a relationship with their parents. And I feel like this, even though I don't even know who my parents are. I was raised by the foster care system of Louisiana. So, you know, that is what it is. But I'm going to wrap this up because it is getting lengthy, and it's getting late in the day. It's 11:27 in my world. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and feel free to comment below. You know, if I've offended you, it is what it is, you know. But anyway, if I haven't offended you, that's awesome too. Okay, gonna wrap this one up the same way I always do. Gonna start this one out with or end this one with I can be found all over the web. Look me up, Crafting with Six, on Facebook and YouTube. You have to jumble it all together as one word, Crafting with Six. No spaces in the search engineer, and I should pop right up. You'll notice me when you see me. Check me out on Instagram as Puppy Shark Z. I'm over there. And you know my YouTubes. So look me up. Feel free to subscribe. I give out a video at least once a day, sometimes twice. And sometimes I'm talking controversial and sometimes I'm not. And thumbs up it, subscribe. If you subscribe and hit that bell, then you'll get a notice every time I put out a new video. And like it or hate it, I'm here just about every day. So take care, and I'll see you, if not later on today, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.